Hello dear students, very good morning to all of you guys and welcome back to the next session. And this is again another session guys for your PYQ. And in this particular session we will discuss the PYQ of excuse me, theory of structure part 2. And you know that guys we have already completed the part 1 portion. So please let me know my audio and video is perfect or not. Quickly write it down guys in the chat box. Then we'll solve the questions and definitely will enjoy it. Okay. Swapnil, good morning. कैसे हो भाई? Please write down quickly. My audio and video is perfect. बढ़िया sir. Okay, शानदार. So let's start the session guys. Let's start the session. So those students who are new over here, let me tell you about myself. My name is Krishna Yadav and I'm teaching from last 10-year duration and I mentored almost 22,000 students for the various examination like GATE, ESE, BARC, ISRO and other examination also guys. And my area of expertise is environment, structure and RCC basically, right? So there are some information guys which I want to convey you. Right now we are running Super Saturday also, Sunday ka funda also and daily dose, as well as you can join this type of session guys on our YouTube channel. You know that guys, this is our PYQ series which is right now going on, right? And you can avail up to 90% of scholarship on our national scholarship test, right? If you want to give it, so you can give at 18th of June at 12 p.m. Good morning, sir. Okay. Good morning, Sayed. You can join this workshop also guys, how to ace GATE in 8 months, which will be live on 20th of June at 7:30 p.m. Okay, there is one more information guys. There is one civil versus mechanical war which is going on, which you can join also guys on our YouTube as well as app free class. Okay, so let's start the session guys. I think I have given this particular question you as a homework. मैं बढ़िया हूँ यार और आप भी अच्छे होगे मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ. Good morning. So tell me guys, how many of you are able to solve this particular question, because this is a little bit difficult question, right? So tell me guys, how many of you are able to solve this question? कितने बच्चों ने ट्राई किया? How many of you have completed this? Okay, so let's solve it guys. Let's solve it. So what is given to us? First of all, we need to understand in the question, then we'll solve this particular problem in detail. Okay, joint I, J, K, L, Q and M of the frame shown in the figure not drawn to the scale are pen. This joint, this one, this one, L, Q and M. These are pen joint basically. Okay. Continuous member IQ and LJ are connected through a pin N. This is IQ member which is continuous member and it is connected to a pin which is basically N. Continuous member JM and KQ are connected through a pin of P. So JM and QK, this is connected to pin P. Okay. The frame has hinge support at joint R and S. Okay, this is hinge support, this one is also hinge support. 15. Okay, star. Now the load acting at I, J and K along the negative Y direction and the load acting L and M along to the positive X direction. Okay, the magnitude of horizontal component of the reaction at S is equal to how much? We need to find out the reaction which is present at this particular support. Let us consider this reaction is HS. We need to calculate this particular value. Now this is a different type of question guys and this is a different type of geometry also. This is not exactly truss, right? It is like a, इसको आप exactly truss भी कैसे बोलोगे? Basically what happened guys, this one is continuous member, this one is continuous, this one is continuous, this one is continuous, right? And according to that the stability of the structure is maintained. But let me tell you guys, in this particular case we need to apply the virtual work method. हमें यहाँ पे virtual work method लगाना पड़ेगी and then only we can understand the problem. Okay, so let's start the solution and let's discuss how we can solve it. So first of all guys, there are certain fundamental things which I want to explain over here so that you can understand the concept. Let us suppose if this particular support is not there, मान लेते हैं ये support नहीं होता, then what should be the deflected shape of the structure that we have to draw first? Okay, so let us draw it. Let us consider if this particular support is not there, right? Then what should be the deflected shape of the structure? So to draw it, what I will give, I will provide an angle of theta for member Ri as well as RL. इसको हम थीटा से रोटेट कर लेते हैं बच्चों, देखते हैं क्या होता है. ओके, so it will be like this. Then this one, wait a second, this particular part is rotated by theta, this part is also rotated by theta. देखो बच्चों ये प्रॉब्लम थोड़ा सा टिपिकल जरूर है, but you have to understand each and everything in detail. Okay, then only you can solve this problem. This angle is theta and this angle is also theta, right? So now you have to draw other member also, which should be like this. तो n joint यहाँ पे शिफ्ट होके यहाँ जाएगा, n joint will come over here, right? And similarly this j joint will shift at this particular place, like something like this. Okay, and your q will be like this. Clear? Then your p joint will shift over here, and this s will again get deviated. How many loop we have? 3. Okay, so this should be our deflected shape of the structure. This should be our deflected shape of the structure. And let us consider we have a horizontal reaction of HS. अब मान लेते हैं यार हमारे पास एक horizontal reaction है जिसको हम बोल रहे हैं बच्चों HS. This one is HS. Now the question is, what should be the vertical deflection? Listen very carefully, then only you can understand the problem. What should be the vertical deflection of joint I with respect to initial point? What should be the deflection of joint J with respect to initial point in the vertical direction? What should be the deflection of joint K with respect to initial point, right? Again, in the same way, you have to find out the vertical deflection of joint L, Q and M also, right? And at the same time, we have to find out the horizontal displacement of joint I, J, K, L, Q, M, right? We need to find out this. So I will mark it. पहले इसको मैं mark कर देता हूँ बच्चों. So you can see here guys, this one is our new value of I dash, or this is our new position of I, which will be I dash. This will be J dash. This will be K dash. And this is S dash. This one is M dash. This one is Q dash. This one is L dash, right? I hope all of you are able to understand this. Okay, clear? Now guys, the question is, what should be the vertical displacement of joint I first? Let us calculate it. इसको calculate करते हैं बच्चों. Okay, let us calculate this. So can I consider this is our initial member, which is basically Ri. This one is Ri. Clear? And let us suppose this member is rotated by some angle theta. मान लेते हैं this member is rotated by some angle theta. So tell me guys, if I consider this rotation and this particular distance is how much? Can I calculate this? Yes. Let me show you that guys. Tell me this is 1 meter and this vertical is, this horizontal is 1 meter and this vertical is 1 meter. Then tell me what is the value of this inclined portion? Can I say that √2? क्या मैं बोल सकता हूँ बच्चों √2 हो जाएगा? Yes or no? Tell me guys. This inclined length will be √2. Clear? So can you tell me guys, if you consider this rotation theta, then what should be this value? क्या हम इसको एक तरीके से बच्चों arc means इसको हम arc length मान सकते हैं? This is radius, this is our theta. Can I write it this √2 times of theta? Yes or no? Tell me guys, then only you can understand this one or not. ये समझ में आ रहा है? इतना समझ में आ रहा है? Yes or no? Please write it down guys quickly. Otherwise you are not able to understand anything. Please write down quickly. Are you getting this? Just consider a single member which is Ri, which is rotated by some angle theta. So what will happen? This I will shift over here, which will become I dash. So we need to calculate the value of I dash. How much it is? It is root 2 times of theta. Why root 2 times? Let me show you once again, guys. What is this distance? अरे यार ये distance कितना है? पहले इसको समझ लो यार बच्चों. आप लोग लिख ही नहीं रहे हो कुछ. देखो इसको समझो यार. Tell me what is this distance? This distance is 1 meter. This distance is also 1 meter. So tell me what it is. It is root 2 meter. Very simple. So this one is nothing as our RI member. Clear? But what we need to calculate? We need to calculate the vertical displacement of joint I. That means we need to calculate this one, which is basically delta VI. So what is this value? If you consider this angle is theta and this theta is how much? अच्छा ये थीटा अलग है, ये थीटा थोड़ा सा मैं बता देता हूं बच्चों ये क्या है. दिस इज अवर रोटेशन विच वी हैव कंसीडर्ड एज अ थीटा. बट व्हाट इज दिस एंगल? कैन आई से दैट दिस इज 45 डिग्री, राइट? ये 45 डिग्री होगा बच्चों. This one is 45 degree. If it is 45 degree, then the value of delta VI is how much? Root 2 theta into sine 45 into sine 45. So if you calculate this, what you are getting exactly? It is equal to theta only. So delta VI is nothing as basically our theta value. Delta VI is nothing as it is our theta value. In the same way, the value of delta L is in vertical direction is how much? It is again delta V. V means vertical, I means point, right? So delta VL is also how much? It should be equal to theta again. ये भी किसके बराबर होगा बच्चों? It is also equal to theta. It is also equal to theta. Crystal clear? Delta VI, delta VL is theta only. Okay? Okay guys. Now tell me, this is our point N. This is our point N, which is initially over here. Now this is the location of new point N, which is N dash. So can I say that guys, it will get deflected by 2 theta value. It will be get deflected by 2 theta value. क्या हम बोल सकते हैं बच्चों, एक 2 theta value से shift हो जाएगा? Please write down quickly guys. If you are not writing anything, then I am not able to understand whether you are able to understand the point or not. मुझे ये पता नहीं लग पाएगा बच्चों कि आपको समझ में आ रहा है नहीं आ रहा है. Please write down. And how it is possible, I will tell you also. Okay. So guys, tell me, what is this deflection? Can I write here? This is delta HI, and this delta HI is again root 2 theta cos 45, and it is equal to how much theta? तो इसका मतलब है ये जो joint I है, it is trying to displace by theta angle in the horizontal direction, and by the same value joint L is also trying to move theta value. That's why the net value of displacement of joint N in the horizontal direction will be 2 theta, right? इसलिए 2 theta हो जाएगा बच्चों, correct? So let me write it down. Delta horizontal of N will be equal to how much? 2 theta. Okay. And what is the value of delta? What is the value of delta HL? It is again theta. We know that. ये भी theta ही होगा. It is same as this one. It is same as this one, right? HI and delta HL is same, right? It is theta only. Okay. Now what about joint J? Now what about joint J? In the vertical direction, the value will remain same. In the vertical direction, the value will remain same. And how much it is? It is delta VJ delta QJ VQ delta KQ, sorry, K theta, sorry. It is delta VK is equal to delta VM, right? And all these value will remain same. It is equal to theta only. ये सारी value की value बच्चों theta ही रहेगी, कोई change नहीं होगा. All these values are theta only. Okay. Now I think all of you are able to understand this part. Now guys, let's calculate the horizontal displacement of the joints. So already we have calculated the horizontal displacement of joint I and L. Now the horizontal displacement of N is 2 theta. Now tell me guys, what is the horizontal displacement of J? What is the horizontal displacement of J? Right now it is shifted by 2 theta, and this value will shift by theta value. So can I say that guys, this value will be net displacement of 3 theta. J का कितना हो जाएगा? Delta in horizontal direction will be 3 theta, and delta horizontal direction displacement of joint Q is also 3 theta, right? Then delta, this is 3 theta, right? For K, it will be 4 theta. Oh, sorry, for P, it will be 4 theta. So delta delta HP is 4 theta. Then delta KH and MH, delta KH and delta HM, right? These two value is also 5 theta. Now it will be 5 theta, right? ये कितनी हो जाएगी बच्चों? 5 theta. It will be 5 theta, right? सिर्फ थीटा थीटा ऐड करते जाइए हॉरिजॉन्टल के लिए सारे पॉइंट्स में, तो आपको वैल्यू मिलते जाएंगी, राइट? So these are the horizontal displacement of joint. Now tell me guys, what is the net displacement of joint S? We know that guys, it is shifted by 5 theta. This is also shifted by 5 theta. Then the net value of displacement of this joint is equal to how much? It is equal to 6 theta. देखो simple सी बात है. This one is shifting by this one is shifting by theta value in the horizontal direction. 2 theta, 3 theta, theta, 2 theta, 3 theta, 4 theta, 5 theta, and 6 theta, like this. You can count it. Okay? So can I write here guys, the value of delta HS is equal to 6 theta. Now these are nothing as our displacement. Now guys, it is very simple to write down the equation of virtual work and we will get our answer. So you know that guys, as per virtual work condition, we can write here the net work done is equal to how much? It is equal to 0, whether it is done by the external reaction or internal reaction. So right now we have external forces, so we'll consider the external virtual work over here. So clear? So this value is 10. तो लिख सकते हैं बच्चों, as per the virtual work condition, virtual work, we can write here. Tell me guys, in the direction of I, what is our displacement? Vertical displacement, and in the direction of I, or at the point of I, we have vertical load also. So we can write here 10 into delta Vi, then 10 into plus 10 into delta Vj plus 10 into delta Vk also, right? Now guys, at joint L and at joint Q, at joint M, we have only horizontal load. At joint Q, there is no load, so we will not consider any kind of work done over here. So at joint L and at joint M, we will consider horizontal work done, and both are positive in nature. So let us write it down. 10 into delta HL plus 10 into delta MH or HM. But now kindly see this one. The force or the reaction which we are applying, it is in this direction, but the displacement is coming in opposite direction. That's why this value will become negative, and we have to write minus HS multiplied by 6 theta, which is nothing as horizontal displacement of joint S. Clear? And it should be equal to 0. Now we know all the values. This value is theta, this value is theta, this value is theta, this value and this value is how much? HL is equal to how much? Let's check it out. HL is equal to how much? HL theta, and this will be 5 theta. Let's check it out. Yes, 5 theta. Now guys, if you solve it, how much you are getting? 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay, this is 40 and this is 50. So 90 theta is equal to HS into 6 theta. So if you calculate the horizontal reaction, it will become 15 kilonewton, and this will be your answer. So in this way you can solve this particular problem. इस तरीके से आप इस problem को solve कर सकते हो बच्चों, ताकि आपका question हो सके. No doubt guys, this question will take lot of time to discuss, as well as the concept is little bit typical also, है ना? Concept भी typical है, question भी time लेता है, तो ऐसे question में time लगता ही बच्चों. Okay, I hope all of you are able to understand, and that's why the correct answer is C. Let's move to the next question. अगले question पे चलते हैं बच्चों, चलिए. Okay, let's move to the next question. Now this is a question which is, ये tough था आकाश, I know that this one is a little bit tough. काइंडली सी द सॉल्यूशन वंस अगेन इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड. अगर नहीं समझ में आया हो बच्चों तो एक बार सॉल्यूशन फिर से देखना, एंड प्लीज लेट मी नो इफ यू फाइंड एनी डिफिकल्टी व्हाइल अंडरस्टैंडिंग द क्वेश्चन और द सॉल्यूशन. आई विल एक्सप्लेन वंस अगेन, देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम, बट इट विल टेक लाइक टाइम टू डिस्कस, यू नो दैट गाइस. ओके, ठीक है. Okay, let's move to the next question guys, which is based upon GATE 2020 set 2. Now this is the problem. Let me hide myself so that you can see the figure properly. Okay, kindly see this one. What is given to us? We need to find out the force in XW member. We need to find out the force in XW member. Now how we can solve it? कैसे हम इसको solve करेंगे बच्चों? So what you need to do guys, you can take the section like any way, है ना. आप सेक्शन कैसा ले सकते हो बच्चों? किसी भी तरीके से ले सकते हो. इधर यू कैन कट द सेक्शन वर्टिकल, इधर यू कैन कट द सेक्शन हॉरिजॉन्टल, यू कैन कट zigzag also, you can cut a curved one also. That is up to you. But there is certain condition, right? While cutting any kind of section, you need to understand the number of unknown should be at a section should be equal to 3, maximum number of unknown. Why this particular criteria is there? ये criteria है क्यों? Because we know that guys, we have only 3 static equilibrium equation, and by using them we are able to find out only 3 unknowns. That is the main reason. इसी के कारण हमारे पास बच्चों limitation होती है कि हम 3 member कट करें. But there are certain circumstances, or you can say that certain situations in which you are able to cut 4 member also, and you are able to get the answer for a particular member, not for the all member, for a particular member. And this is the question which is based upon this one. Getting a point? Let's understand why I am saying that. ऐसा क्यों बोल रहा हूं? Kindly see this guys, there are 2 options to solve this problem. Either you can find the vertical reaction, horizontal reaction, and etc., then you are able to solve the problem, right? Otherwise what I can do, I will cut a section like this, and what I will do, I will take the upper part of the structure. I will take the upper part of the structure for my analysis purpose. Okay, then we are able to get the answer quickly. Okay, so let me show you that guys how we can solve it. Kindly observe this, you are able to understand it. I think बच्चे लोगों को PYQ solve करने में इंटरेस्ट कम है, right? They are not interested to solve the PYQ. But if you are not solving PYQ, then it is very big mistake. बहुत बड़ी mistake है बच्चों. Okay, let's see this particular problem. So I will cut this and I will cut this. Okay, this is our QT member. This one is TX member. We don't bother about it. This one is QP member, and this one is FXW. This is our main task. What is this distance? This one is 4 meter. This one is also 4 meter. This one is 2 meter and this one is 2 meter. Okay. Now what I will do guys, this is point S. This is point S. So what I will do, and this is point Q, right? Now what I will do guys, I will take the moment about point Q. Why we are taking moment at point Q? So that this one, this unknown member, this unknown member, and this unknown member will not produce any kind of movement at this particular point. इस point पे कोई movement produce करेगा क्या? इस point पे कोई movement produce करेगा क्या? No. So that's why guys we can write here summation moment at Q is equal to 0. So let us write it down. So Fxw multiplied by 4 plus 10 into this 10 into this distance, which is equal to 8, plus 10 into this distance, it is 4, and it should be equal to 0. So Fxw is equal to how much? Kindly calculate this. 10 into 8 plus 10 into 4 divided by how much? 4. So we are getting a value of minus 30 kilonewton, and that is our answer. This is our answer guys. Minus 30 kilonewton is the correct answer for the problem. I hope all of you are able to understand. Clear है? सभी को clear है बच्चों? Please write it down. All of you are able to understand how to get this answer. It is very easy, and we can do this problem very quickly also. Yes or no? समझ में आ गया? Please write down बच्चा. Okay, very nice. So minus 30 kilonewton is the correct answer for this particular question. We have done 2 questions, right? Let's move to the question number 1. Now these two questions I think I have given in the last session or last lecture, that's why I'm not means हमने numbering नहीं put करी है, but no problem guys, let's move to the next one in which we will discuss the question. Okay, so this is our question guys. So please tell me what should be the correct ILD or qualitative ILD for shear force at G. You know that guys, as per Mueller-Breslau principle, the left portion should move downward and right portion should move upward. So tell me guys, if you deflect it, so at this particular point slope will become 0 because this end is a fixed end. So this will be our deflected part and the slope at this particular point should be there and it will be like this. Correct? So this is our ILD for shear force at G. This part is negative, this part is positive. Now kindly observe and tell me which one is the correct answer. कौन सा सही होगा इसमें से? A, B, C, D. Tell me guys. A, B, C, D. देखो यार, अगर आप रिस्पॉन्स नहीं करोगे देन व्हाई शुड आई पुट माई एफर्ट? मैं अपने एफर्ट्स क्यों डालूं? सिंपल सी बात है ना? तो आपको रिस्पॉन्स करना पड़ेगा, आपको बताना पड़ेगा आंसर समझ में आया नहीं आया, अदरवाइज आई विल नॉट पुट माई एफर्ट. सिंपल सी बात है. टेल मी विच वन इज द करेक्ट आंसर. आई हैव ऑलरेडी डॉन द आंसर यार. Okay, so B is the correct answer for the question. B is the correct answer for the question. Okay, let's move to the next problem. Let's move to the next problem. Now this is the question guys which we have to solve to find out the horizontal displacement of joint G, right? To find out the horizontal displacement of joint G. At this particular joint, what should be the horizontal displacement? That is our question. Okay, let's understand how we can solve it. So what is given to us? Let's read it. There is a truss EFGH is shown in the figure in which all the members are having same axial rigidity. That means the value of axial rigidity is given in terms of R. It is basically A into E product, cross section area into Young's modulus of elasticity, right? In the figure, P is the magnitude of external force acting at the joint F and G. Okay sir. P is equal to 150 kilonewton and L is equal to 3 meter. The magnitude of horizontal displacement of joint G is equal to how much? We need to calculate the horizontal displacement of joint G. How much it is in terms of mm? It is very simple to calculate. Let's understand guys. First of all, kindly see this particular joint. At this particular joint, there is a single load which is acting in a horizontal direction. So this member will have P force and we can write like this also. But this member will become zero force member, right? Because there is no vertical loading at this particular joint. That is the reason. Okay, sir. What about other member? Let's see. Guys, if you consider joint F, then it should be like this. FFH. This one is P. This one is also P. And this is our vertical member, which is FEF. And let us consider this angle is some theta. So if I write summation fx is equal to 0, so P plus FFH cos theta minus P is equal to 0. Kindly cancel these two values. You will get FFH is equal to how much? It is again 0. So this member is also 0 force. If it is 0, then tell me vertical member will also be 0 because we will consider summation Fy is equal to 0. So FEF minus FFH sin theta is equal to 0. If this value is 0, then this one is also 0, right? So this is also 0. Okay, sir. If it is 0, then tell me guys, what is the horizontal reaction at E? P minus P, again 0. So this one is 0. If it is 0, then this one is also 0 force member. Now only member we have is FG, which will have some force, right? And by solving this, we are able to get our answer. What is our main purpose? To find out the displacement of joint G. So can I write here guys, delta GH is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to I is equal to N FKL upon A. That is our formula. But we know that guys, only single member is there which contains some force. Other member is zero force member. Then we are able to get the answer quickly because we need to write down only single member force due to which displacement will cause. Okay. So let us write it down, which is basically PKL upon A. So guys, tell me what is the value of K force? for FG member, you need to replace the load by unit load, or you need to remove all the loading and place unit load at G. आपको unit load G पे put करना होगा, and what value you will get in FG member? Again, it is 1. So can I write here, guys, this value will become PL upon AE very easily. Okay. What is the value of P? P is 150. Multiply by length is equal to how much? Length is 3 meter. Divided by AE. AE is equal to how much? AE is 500 multiplied by 10 raised to power 3. So let us calculate it, how much you are getting. Please write down, guys, how much you are getting exactly. This value is coming around 9 into 10 raised to power minus 4 meter. If I convert it in terms of mm, how much it is? mm में अगर convert करें तो कितना आ गया? 0.9 mm. 0.9 mm. So that's why we can write here 0.9 mm means this is our correct answer for the question. Let us write it down. This is 0.9 mm. Clear? Okay. I hope all of you are able to understand question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, question number 4 and 5 also. Okay. अच्छा 4 तक समझ लिया हमने, मतलब स्टार्टिंग के 2 कर लिए थे, ये 2 हो गए अभी एक और समझते हैं बच्चों. All of you are able to understand or not? Please write down, guys, quickly. Okay, so what you can do, guys, you can do the rest of the question by yourself. Okay, I'm closing the session, and let's meet in the next video. I think there is a... Okay, no problem. What you can do, guys, you can have any kind of doubt. I will provide the solution also if you need, right? And we'll close this particular session and we will meet in the next video in which we'll discuss the further thing. Okay. So thank you so much, guys. And let me tell you one thing, guys, if you find any difficulty while solving the question, if you have any doubt, any solution is required from question number 3 and further, I will provide the PPT also. So I will give you the solution completely to you, right? If you need, I will provide it. Okay. So thank you so much, guys, for joining the session, and let's close it and let's meet in the next video. Bye bye and take care.